So there we were, arguing in the middle of the living room and all in the hallway, and all of a sudden a clatter comes from the living room. Getting my rooms mixed up. Oh, hi there. Welcome to another story time, part 2 to be exact, of the story time I prevailed to you just last Thursday. It's one of the last videos of the year, so let's make it count, shall we? In today's episode, I'm sharing with you part 2 of my Christmas adventure. Now you might be wondering, why did you have to give it a part 2? You couldn't just do a long story time? Well, the answer is all the details weren't wrapped up by the end of that story, which came out a day after Christmas. It was set of that Christmas. So, I'm here to give you guys the final end of the story, the full details now. We got it wrapped up just a couple days ago, and here we go. So, in today, just to catch you up, we're arguing about who should be the fat gender man, Jolly himself, Jimmy Jolly, in the hallway, when all of a sudden we hear this small clatter from the living room. And then we hear footsteps. We're kind of freaking out a little, you know, because we were sure everybody went to bed. We were positive. Alright, we were negative. And then, so, Amy, being the smart and adventurous brave girl she is, nudges me with her back of her hand. Go. What? Me? No, make Connor do it. We're just whispering, arguing about who should do it. He's just like, no, you do it. No, seriously, we're just arguing in there, in the hallway, with all the doors shut, lights off, everything, except the Christmas tree that we leave the lights on. It's kind of a tradition all night long, and pretty much all day long. Christmas is expensive, okay, guys? Alright, it got scary when we saw the full shadow length go on the wall from the Christmas tree. We're just like, ah! We all just ran back to our rooms. Amy, on the other hand, instead of bolting for her door, which was right next to it, where we were standing, went straight with us into our room. And we slammed the door because we thought it was smart. Why couldn't we just leave a glowing sign saying, "Come here, people"? We waited a couple seconds in total silence. There was nothing, no sounds, nothing. We thought we'd gotten away. Maybe he didn't hear it. Maybe he was deaf and couldn't hear the slam of the door, you know? And then footsteps. I hear boom, 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 going down the hallway. Real quiet, but because everyone was asleep and stuff, you could still hear it. This was in the winter, so our 5,000 fans weren't on. This was getting scary. Alright, I could hear my heart pounding almost as loud as he was. I promise you I could probably hear Connor's heart too if I tried hard enough. The doorknob opened, and I can tell you right now, my heart fell to the floor. My brain exploded in fear. It was just, ah! We kind of went for this group hug, but there was a problem with our group hug, okay? I was in the middle, and they were on either side of me, right in front of the door, so when the doorknob jiggled and it started to open, I tried to reach out for them, and I got my hand bent on both sides, and then they just came in, so it was just like, it did not work real well. So I hurt both of my hands, and we kind of fell backwards because my room was covered in toys and stuff. Don't ask why, okay? I don't clean on Thursdays or Tuesdays or Mondays or any other day in between. It was a mess! And we fell backwards, and I kind of fell from... I landed, my backpack, landed on a toy. What kind of toy? A real painful toy, I'll tell you what. Landed on the back. And it hurt like crazy. I was just like, ah! And I screamed just like that. Ah! It was kind of a combination of the toy, the fact that they bent my arms when they tried to grab me, and the scary figure who entered the room. You're probably saying, oh, it was your dad, or it was your mom, but it wasn't any kind of robber or anything like that. It was, actually. It was Mom, who turned out to be Santa, settling the whole argument. Plot twist, she thought she was Santa now. What? actually, guess what? That argument turned out so much that turns out we all argued about it. But then we went into the living room to go settle this argument. And turns out somebody hid the presents. Now you're wondering why I waited so long to do this part 2, other than it had to be scheduled this time? Because turns out Kobe and Wayne got it into their heads that it would be funny if they stole the Christmas presents. They stumbled upon them and, you know, they're like, oh, hey, presents, so they hid them. We couldn't find them. All 4 of us who were arguing about who the Santa was, boom, they had them the whole time. They played everybody like the gangster Santas. Yep. Oh, that was a Christmas to remember. I will remember it for Christmas. That settles everything. Thank you all very much. That's the end of the year. Oh, we've capped off a whole year. Actually, not a whole year, but at least half a year of videos, guys. It's been fantastic. I can't wait to keep moving forward, baby. 2020 is going to be amazing. I actually have something very, very special happening in 2020. So, be sure to stick around 2020, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember, well, let you sign out, people. Goodbye.